Big Dragon campaign today. Just want to take a minute to go over some things that we learned today in the Dragon campaign. We're relatively a new alliance together, so figure we might as well learn together. So let's go over some battle reports to get things started. We had some rallies that we set that we were kind of wondering why we lost, and after going back through and looking at some of them, I could see why we failed on a few of them. One of the things that a lot of people think that happens when you have a rally on a castle is that the castle you're attacking gets to use all their troops, which is untrue. The castle sends out a troop count that is about the same size. You know, we don't know this for sure because nobody from Elix will say anything, but it matches or mirrors the size of the rally that it's receiving. So if you send a 2.5 million rally at a castle, 2.5 million troops are going to come out and meet that rally. Not all the troops in the castle, just the amount of the rally that you're sending at it. So one of the most important things to do is to make sure that you fill that rally. If you don't fill a 2.5 million troop rally, you're not fighting with 2.5 million troops, but the castle you're fighting is still sending that out to meet it. So they have the advantage already. One of the things that I noticed is a lot of people were not sending the same troop count in troop type. Everybody knows that infantry is the key to your defense. And if you don't send enough infantry to cover the attack, it doesn't give the rest of your troops time to do what they need to do. And then they end up dying. So you have to send a certain amount. And we've found that a safe amount in a rally is anywhere from 35K to 65K, level 10 infantry. The next thing we send is usually T10 archers with T8 archers because they're both designed for attack. And archers after P5 and up have an advantage with a double attack. And they also don't attack just a specific row of troops like every troop is designed. They actually attack every troop in the march, and they have a random chance to do it twice each round of battle. And so sending anything other than archers is a risk at a P5 because there's not enough that you can send that's going to make a big enough kill count. Meaning if you send 35,000 siege, level 10 siege at a castle, chances are you're only going to kill about 4,000 troops with that. And then the rest of the siege are going to die. So the kill ratio is way off. And so one of the things that I wanted to show was the Bad Bears rally. We killed 1,087,000 troops. They killed 1.2. Obviously, the winner of the battle is determined by the amount of power they lose. If you lose more power than the other person, you lose the battle. We lost more power, so we lost the battle. And here's the big reason why. The first reason, we didn't fill the rally. Second reason, the troop composition that we sent was not that good. As you can see here, the first person we get to didn't send a hero and then sent cavalry and siege in his attack. Without the hero, his troops are weak, and so they're going to die pretty quickly, and they're not going to have a chance to fight long enough to do damage. So his infantry was destroyed. Next row, he sent 58,000 horse, and his horses only killed 4,600 troops. That kill ratio is horrible. His archers didn't get to do what they needed to do because, one, he didn't send enough. He only sent 66. That should be the bulk of your march right there is your T10 archers. And then he sent T10 siege, 58,000, only killed 5,400. So 116,000 troops that he sent only killed 9,000, 10,000 troops. That alone right there, if this guy would have sent the right stuff in the rally, we would have won. It would have changed the whole battle. He wouldn't have had 116,000 troops lose for no reason, and that would have changed the amount of troops his killed, and that would have shifted the battle, and that rally would have been successful instead of failed. Now, Justin here is a P6. He sent infantry and archer, which is good. It's fine. He's a P6. He's going to tear a lot of shit up, so he can get away with that. Now, war sends the right rally, and you can see his kill ratio. He sends 65,000 T8 archers. They kill 45,000. He sends 100 and some thousand T10 archers. They kill 100 and some thousand. He sends 65,000 infantry. You know, they're the meat shields. They're going to die. Nothing you can do about that. Now you can see again, wrong troop formation. You only sent 1,300 infantry in your rally here. You're not going to do anything. You got to stack the same troop composition as everybody in your rally, because now the focus is just on that. And if those troops are stronger than the other troops that you're attacking, they kill. It's just plain and simple. So again, here was 50,000 troops that killed 3,800 troops, which was just an absolute terrible show. And it just gives free points to the other person that you're attacking. So this guy should have never won the rally. And so again, here's somebody just sent just a regular, just hit the send button and it sent just the same amount of everything. And you can see that she sent 19,500 of each troop type and didn't kill hardly anything. And the reason for this is because their archers attack every layer of troops you send. The guy was a P5. So his archers are stacked and attacking everything. This person didn't send enough of one thing to do much damage, and they all died. So there's 3 people in the rally right there that show you what not to send. And, you know, this is a common mistake. Here it is again. This person just sent the send all button, so whatever top troops he had at the top there is what went. Again, here's the same march as war. You can see it's got the same basic kill ratio. If everybody stacked their troops just like that, we would never lose a rally. Even against big troops. This guy had P6 troops in him. He had a ton of P5s. Reinforcing him. He wasn't weak by no means, but we should have won that rally. You know, these 2 guys had 1 layer of each type of troop. So this should have been a better outcome than it was. So there's my thoughts on rallies, troop layering, troop composition. A lot of people don't talk about this stuff. You can get weaker P5s in a rally that will do a lot of damage just because they send the right troops. Very important. And that's it. Thanks for listening.